Dispatch, Vancouver Engine 8.
Vancouver Engine 8, dispatch.
As per instructions from Fire Ops, Engine 8 and Medic 8 are proceeding to David Lamb. Stage, over.
Roger, Engine 8 and Rescue 8 to David Lamb, staging.
Fire Ops, this is Chief 9.
Go ahead, Chief 9. This is Fire Ops on Channel 2. You got a call for a fire in the lane 800 block of Granville, the west lane. It's just a little bit of a cardboard. No extension right now, but we could use a pump can up here.
Fire Ops, Georgia Street Command, over.
Or leave the area. I'm doing a roll call of all VFRS assets. The police have asked us to leave the area. They're deploying their tactical team, over. Roger, I'm with a tactical squad. Steve, Joe.
1, this is the EOC. Medic 1, this is the EOC. Go ahead, EOC. What's your status and location, over? Medic 1 is staged with Engine 1. Captain of Engine 1 has assumed Georgia Street Command. We are staged at Hamilton in Georgia. We have all members accounted for, plus the fire prevention staff. Roger, thank you.
Fire Ops, this is Chief 9.
Georgia Street Command, over.
Street Command, Fire Ops, over.
Be advised there's a small fire on the south side of Georgia, across from the car fire, underneath the tree, over.
Message received. At this time, it presents no real exposure hazards, over. Message received. Unless we have a true exposure hazard, I want you to stay clear of all those. The crowd is unruly, and the police tactical team are moving in.
Received, over.
Georgia Command, be advised that Chief Zicklai is trying to move the fire preventions to your location so we can complete the roll call, over.
Fire Ops, Georgia Street Command, over.
Go ahead, Georgia Street Command. This is Fire Ops, over.
Fire Ops, we're going to back up half a block, over.
You'll take your whole contingent with you, half a block?
Whole contingent, over. Fire Ops, this is EOC.
Go ahead, EOC. Fire Ops, over.
An underground car fire at 616 Robson.
16 Robson for an underground in a parkade car fire, over.
Correction. The correction is Seymour and West Georgia. Seymour and West Georgia for an underground car fire. We're going to be sending Engine 1 up.
Seymour and West Georgia for underground car fire. Do they have a clear path? How do you expect them to get there, over?
Stand by. We're still trying to gain more information. The call came from VPD. Can you ask across your desk, please?
Steve, at this time, unconfirmed. It's quite possible that's true, but unconfirmed at this time. The best we can do is maybe send an investigator or something over there, but the crowd is dangerous at this time, over.
Roger, we're still sitting and holding on it.
EOC, this is Fire Ops on 6. Can you confirm what building that is? It's at Seymour in West Georgia. Do you have a confirmed address?
No. Dispatch, Rescue 8 on 1.
Vancouver Rescue 8, dispatch.
We're responding to a verbal at 820 Hamilton.
Can you describe the nature of the call?
That's affirmative. It's a female down. Don't know the cause yet. Over.
Negative. As per Fire Ops Rescue 8, negative. You're to stay staged. Stay staged at this time. And Rescue 8, if possible, have the patient come to you.
Message received. EOC to Fire Ops.
EOC, Fire Ops.
We walk Engine 1's crew up Robson Street and down Seymour to that location. and find out what we got burning. Take a pump can over.
Rick Critchlow describes it as big as a house fire going in there. I don't think a pump can's going to do it, over.
Roger, we're going to have to send some apparatus from number 7 Fire Hall. We're going to have to come down one of the streets down that way. Maybe it's down Smythe and then down Seymour, over.
Negative. Get Rick Critchlow, whoever has contact, I can contact him. I need him to describe a pathway and to give me a correct address.
Fire Ops, this is EOC.
Go ahead, EOC is Fire Ops.
God, for a piece of apparatus, we can move engine 7, ladder 7, and take them down a different route, but we need to get moving on this, over.
Asking for a correct address, they will provide you a clear path. We need a correct address.
Sure.
Dispatch, 2 company. Yeah, I don't know if I picked up a TAC channel assigned to this event.
3, you're to use TAC channel 3, 600 block Seymour.
Message received.
Fire Operations, this is Chief 9 on 2. Go ahead, this is Fire Ops on 2. Yeah, wait, just to let you know, the crowd that was dissipating from Granville appeared to go east and down to Seymour, so and the tear gas is headed that direction to the 7 and 800 block. Thanks, Joe. I'm going to clear some cruisers are heading that way. Battalion 1 on Channel 1, this is Fire Ops, over.
Fire Ops, Battalion 1 responding to the car fire, Channel 1.
Battalion 1, stand down from that. That location is unsafe. The police are spraying tear gas, and stand down. Have your rig stand down. Position, whatever your locations are, just hold your positions. Have them pull over the side and confirm your location at this point, over.
Fire Ops, this is Engine 2.
Engine 2, this is Battalion 1, Engine 2, Quint 2. I want them to postpone your response. Police are engaged, people with tear gas at the scene of this car fire. Just hold your position and until Fire Ops gives us more information. Command 1 on breakout channel. Command 1, anybody on this channel, please respond. Fire Ops, this is Battalion 1, Channel 2, go ahead.
Can you confirm Engine 2's position, over?
Fire Ops, Georgia Street Command, over.
Yeah, Battalion 1, 2 company is staged about 1/2 block to the north on Richards, north of Dunsmuir, over.
Fire Operations, Georgia Street Command, over.
Columbia.
Fire Ops, this is Battalion 1 on Channel 2.
Go ahead, Battalion 1's Fire Ops, over.
Fire Ops, Engine 2 reports that they are at approximately Dunsmuir and Richards, about 1/2 block away from the scene.
Can you have Engine 2 describe the situation? Are they able to advance, over?
Stand by, I'll try them on Channel 3. This is Engine 2, this is Battalion 1 on TAC 3.
That's negative. We're 1/2 block north on Richards. That would be north of Dunsmuir at this time. We're with VPD. Both 15 VPD officers have moved up into the intersection, but we're awaiting a safe opportunity to move in at this time. I've also been advised by fire prevention officers here that there's now 5 cars involved in the parkade.
Okay, is it safe for you to proceed, or are you waiting for VPD to give you clearance?
That's right. We're waiting for VPD to give us clearance. At this time, there's a lot of people still up in the intersection, and we may actually need fire suppression help. If we get up that way, I'll give you an update.
Roger. Fire Ops, this is Battalion 1 on Channel 2. Fire Ops, I've just spoken with the captain on Engine 2. They say that they're still 1/2 block away from the scene. VPD are still trying to clear people from the scene. Engine 2 reports as possibly as many as 5 cars on fire at this time.
Message received, Battalion 1. Can Engine 2 describe if there's any exposures, over? If there's any need to fight this fire, over?
Fire Operations, Georgia Street Command, over. TAC 3, this is Battalion 1. This is Engine 2, go ahead. Are there any exposures involved with this car fire? Can you give a description to fire ops on Channel 2? Over. Sure, I will, hold on. But at this time, there's probably 500 or more people. There's vehicles roll over all over the place. It's not a very safe environment to move into at this time. Roger, could you go on Channel 2 and talk to fire ops, give them an update of what you see? This is Engine 2, portable.
Go ahead, Engine 2. This is Fire Ops, over.
Yeah, Chief, we're on scene. We're staged about a half a block to the north on Richards. That's a half a block north of Dunsmuir. Myself and a runner are just walking up to the intersection just to get a bit of a look. It's an unsafe environment to move in at this time. I'll give you an update in about a minute.
Thank you, Engine 2. Be careful. I'm just concerned with exposures. If it's free burning and not going to go anywhere, I want you to think if we did nothing, what would happen? If it doesn't need to be done, we don't need to fight the fire, over.
Yeah, Roger. I've been given an update by Fire Prevention Officer Shearer. He's in the area and inconspicuously managed to get up there. Report is now there's 5 car fires, and I do hear explosions up that way as well.
Message received.
Dispatch, Engine 1. Dispatcher, Georgia Street Command. We're trying to get a hold of fire ops on TAC 6, and we're unable to. Can you notify them to contact us on Channel 6, over?
Sir, Command, we'll notify Fire Ops to contact you on TAC 6.
Georgia Command, we're staging now at Dunsmuir and Cambie. There's rioting in the parking lot over here. Rioters are smashing police cars over, and we're treating patients as they come by for medical injuries, over.
Message received, Georgia Command. Do not let the crowd overrun you. Keep retreating as necessary, over.
Received. Fire Ops, this is EOC. This is Engine 2 portable.
Go ahead, Engine 2 portable. This is Fire Ops, over.
Hey, Chief, we're in an area, it's an outdoor parkade. There's a sport utility vehicle in an outdoor parkade that is burning freely. I don't see any exposures at this time. There's also the underground parkade where there's probably 3 to 5 vehicles burning. It is sprinklered, but it's not activated at this time.
Are there any exposures with that underground parkade? What happens if you let that burn, over?
The parkade itself is concrete. It's 4 stories, open air. Each level is protected, obviously, by some of the concrete. 3 of the vehicles are burnt almost to the ground at this time. That's what I can see right now. There is an opportunity with security. We have about 30 police officers. We could lay down Richards to the alpha side of the address and try and gain access.
Would you be able to secure your water source? If you lay lines and commit your crews in harm's way, can you secure the water source? Dispatch, Fire Ops on 2.
Numerous calls from the police regarding this Ford Theater fire that there are people trapped on the roof. There's now flames onto the roof with people trapped. Family?
On the roof, Ford Theater is on fire, over. Can you confirm address, over?
This is the same location as Engine 2 and Quint 2. We understood that was the same location. It started with the underground, and now the flames are up to the roof?
We have Engine 2 is in the 600 block of Dunsmuir, of Richards, I believe.
Block of Seymour. Can we confirm with Engine 2?
Message received. I'll contact Engine 2 for correct address. Can you confirm correct address? We're getting reports of people on a roof there that are trapped by the flames. Is that correct? Over.